Okay, I'm going to call this meeting to order, and we're just going to add to correspondence for discussion and or action from the Windham Regional Commission Municipal Energy Program Point Person. And with that, we'll move on to our minutes of January 11th and January 18th.
I'll make a motion to approve minutes for January 11th and January 18th.
I'll second it.
Okay, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, we have warrants 15 and 15P. 15P we're going to ratify. That's the payroll.
I'll make a motion to approve bills for payments, warrant 15, and ratify 15P.
I'll second it.
Okay, any discussion? Warrant 15 is for $21,489.24, and that was going towards fuel, salt for the highway. There's an ARPA payment in there for the building inspection for the community center here. Highway supplies, payroll transfers, and the sheriff. So any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Great. Okay, do we, any ARPA funding?
FEMA update? Or,
ARPA.
oh, ARPA funding. No, not as of
Okay.
right now.
Great. We have no visitors today. FEMA update, road foreman's report.
I got the road foreman's report. Of course, all they've been doing is working on these storms. Nothing is seriously broken. Everything's been kind of running right along for that. We did meet with Dan Jenks just to go over the covered bridge in terms of whether the town crew still wanted to do it and all that. So anyway, so Lee is going to be in at our next meeting to kind of explain what's been going on with covered bridge planking and then whatever else he's got going. So he can give us more of a serious update of everything.
Okay. Great. Well, we'll look forward to that.
Yes.
He's next meeting.
Next meeting he'll be in, yeah.
Okay, great. Let's see, is there anything under correspondence for information you'd like to go into? Okay. Under correspondence for discussion and or action, we have a letter, regional policing discussion on February 9th from the Windham County Sheriff's Department.
Yeah, I'll be going to that either. I'll go to it or we can zoom in.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which one I'll do.
Okay, and what's your take on that? What do you?
I don't really know enough of what he's got going now, what his thought process is for this. So I think this is just like the beginnings of trying to understand what he's thinking in terms of a regional. We just don't have a lot of coverage, we know that.
Yeah.
Yep. So this will be a real good introductory into it, I think.
Okay, great. All right, let's see. Okay, we've got from the Conservation Commission pretty much not more information, just resending information regarding the Covered Bridge Steps project. So.
Did everybody have a chance to read the material that Christine sent in that email? Yeah, there was a lot of stuff, including our letter that we all signed to have them look a design, design project.
Right. Right. Yeah, the only thing she mentioned in the letter was that wasn't attached, but I did find it and I didn't bring it, was the letter from Bob Fisher regarding this, because we asked Bob Fisher, she referred to that, and so I don't know if anybody has seen that again.
No,
Have you seen it?
I have. I can resend it out to everybody.
Okay.
I think that'd be a
Yeah,
good
just send it.
idea.
Yeah, I think I still have it.
Because that part of that was Bob recommending that we get a hold of our insurance carrier.
Yes, it
Okay.
was.
Yes, so I think we should
Take a
all
look
look
at
at that again.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Okay, if you wouldn't mind doing that,
All
Maria,
right.
thank you.
So there's more coming on that.
Yes.
All right. Under new business, let's see.
Is this where you wanted to do the
Oh,
municipal?
right, municipal
Yeah.
energy program. Okay, thanks. I'm glad someone's
That's okay.
paying attention. Okay, we got an email from the Windham Regional Commission. There is Act
72.
172, Municipal Energy Resilience Grant Program will be launching soon, and this is a multi-year process. And they're just looking for the person to be, for the town to be the contact for them to send information to.
I'm happy to do that if you want to volunteer.
All right,
Perfect.
let's,
Yeah.
I think it's unanimous.
Yay, thank you, David.
Great. Okay, so we just need to, do you want to just reply to them and
Yeah,
give them,
yes, and it was an email, right?
It was an
Yes.
email, yeah, yeah.
and I'll send it to you if you can't find it.
Yep.
Great, well, that's great, okay, and the covered bridge warning lights or whatever. Let's see, Dan Tyler sent us a lead, a company called Tapco, and they do warning systems for traffic control. And so I filled out a spec sheet, and our business is very important to them, so they're going to be getting
Oh,
in
good.
touch with us, and they'll, give us some more information.
Okay.
From their website, there's no indication of, any cost or
Oh, okay.
like this, so we'll just wait for more information.
Information on
When
that.
it comes in, I'll forward it to everyone, and we'll
Great,
be able to consider that
okay.
at another meeting. Okay? Jack Mannix was in at our last meeting, and they'd like to do a property assessment of a piece of farmland, and it would be $3,500 to do that.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve the fund request of $3,500 for the Farmland Protection Committee property appraisal of the reference land.
I'll second that.
Okay? Any discussion? And this would be coming out of our Farmland Protection
Farmland.
Fund.
Yeah.
So, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, great. I guess I can let them know when, I would think when they have a bill, then
They will send it in.
Yeah.
You want me to let Charlotte know that at
this
some
is
point?
coming.
Yeah, I'll write Charlotte and let her
Okay,
know that we
and I
approved it.
will let Jack know that this has been approved.
Right.
Okay. Yep.
The only other thing is, do you want to just mention the community center building report up above?
Yes, Community Center Building Report.
Inspection report. So we got it in,
Yes, many pages.
100 pages.
Yes, everyone read it so far?
I'm still working on it, but I just
Great.
wanted to add to that because of the nature or the status of the hot water in the pressure tank. Rick Davis is going to put out a proposal to us through ARPA funds, because that, if that was the one thing that he said in the inspection report, it needed to be done immediately.
Yeah.
So we should be getting that at some point, and as soon as we do, I'll pass it around to you.
Great, great. The good news was there's no, well, some of the good news was there's no asbestos here.
No?
The wiring is more modern,
Yeah?
up to date than we thought, we were worried about. So,
And no structural.
yeah.
No structural, just the drainage, the windows, it was really pretty much, what we thought.
The building's been looked after.
It
In
has.
other words, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
for a 100-year-old building,
It
yeah.
has good bones, I
It's
guess.
got good bones.
Yeah.
And I'll be meeting Wade here on Tuesday to do the insurance inspection
Okay,
along with the Historical Society. I'll
great.
do those two on Tuesday.
Yeah, okay, great.
Yeah,
Great. Let's see. Now, let's see, Lou, is it Teich?
Teich.
Okay. He's volunteering to be an alternate representative to rescue for us. Harold Newell is our representative, but good to have,
A secondary.
yep, and he's willing to do that. So,
Great.
I'll make a motion that we appoint Lou Teich as the alternate representative to Rescue Inc.
I'll second that.
okay, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Great, I could let him know. Let's see. We could let, do you want to let Harold know?
I'll let Harold know.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. So, the governor signed, is it H?
42.
42, which gives towns permission to hold or conduct their town meeting business by Australian ballot. And so that's something we've been waiting on and discussing at meetings.
Yep.
So what would you like to do?
I'll make a motion that we approve voting by Australian ballot on all articles usually presented at the March 2023 town meeting.
I'll second that.
Okay, any discussion?
A couple of questions.
Yeah.
So the bill permits this to continue until, I think, June of
July
20
1st.
July 1st, 24.
Right.
That doesn't mean that the next year's meeting would be, this doesn't, our vote here doesn't affect next year's
No.
meeting at all.
No.
Just-
No.
Just this
No,
one.
just
coming
this
up.
year.
Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing that stays continuous is the only Zoom meetings. That will stay till July 1st of 2024. So you don't have to do hybrid or in person, you can do only Zoom.
yeah.
So that's the other part of
Okay.
it. Yep.
All right.
yeah,
Yeah, we'd have to take another vote for next year.
Next year,
Yep.
yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
And just so people know, the select board can't just decide that we're going to do Australian ballots.
Exactly.
Right.
You have to have a public meeting.
Yes.
Yeah, that would have to be decided on the
In
floor,
public.
in person.
In
at a
person,
town
yes.
meeting.
Yep.
So, okay, great. That's done. We need to approve the town clerk to mail absentee ballots out upon request from voters.
I'll make a motion to approve the town clerk to mail absentee ballots out upon request from voters.
I'll second it.
Okay, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Who would like to, I can drop a,
Oh, I can write Lori.
okay, great. All right, well, those were easy. We have the fiscal year 2024 proposed budget. What would you like to do with that?
I'll make a motion to approve the fiscal year 2024 budget.
I'll second it.
Okay, discussion. Let's see. I'm just wondering if my paper, I want to thank Maria for all the work she done in keeping
Here, here.
these spreadsheets going. Now, the summary of municipal taxes, which I have here someplace. Here. I just want to make sure I had it and I lost it.
Well done.
Were there any changes since I have,
Here's the,
the 18th?
Here you go. This one.
Okay. All right,
Charlotte had
that's
one,
what-
she deducted from the revenue side, $3,500,
Right.
which then changed quite a few numbers.
Yep.
But only on the revenue side, it didn't change any of the expenses.
Right.
So,
Okay.
but it did change the taxes to be raised by $3,500.
Yeah, okay. All right. Let's see. All right, so that's, and we'll post that on the town website. Right?
I'm not sure exactly if they'll post all of this or not, but I'll send it to, the auditors,
Yeah.
and I'll send it to Lori as well.
Great, okay. And, right, great. Let's see, we've got to approve the town meeting warning.
We
So
still,
do I gotta vote on the budget?
Budget. All right.
We gotta get this one closed out.
Okay, any more discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Great. Okay, now, to approve the town meeting warning.
here's a clean copy.
Okay, let's see.
And those three things are off the back.
Yes.
Right.
Yep. Let's see. Okay, that,
I'll take a look at that one too, what's this?
Oh, let me ask you a question. The non-binding resolution that, from Dummerston Cares, we had a memo from, was there something that came in an email from Katie further to describe that or making a comment on that?
yes, she would have liked us to put in,
That
The
sentence.
select board, yeah.
That sentence. Yeah.
Right.
urge the select board to adopt this, and
We decided last meeting that we were not going to do that.
Right.
I think,
Yeah,
I think we all had different reasons, but
yeah.
Yeah,
I felt,
yeah.
once the town meeting has decided, there is no higher authority,
Right, right.
at least on the terrestrial plane, so, this is good. So, it looks good to me.
So I sent you an email about that non-binding question.
Yeah.
And wanted to know if we should add the word personal
Yeah,
before,
I kind of would go with
with this one.
this one,
This
yeah.
one. Where did you want the personal?
Yeah, so that it read that it was, let's see. In the first sentence,
Oh,
that would adopt a personal declaration, that the voters of Dummerston would adopt a personal declaration.
declaration of inclusion.
So that it put the onus on
On-
everyone as an individual.
Yeah.
I don't think that's necessary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, any other discussion? All in favor?
But yes.
Yes.
Aye.
Did we ever I'll make a motion that we approve the town meeting warning.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? Any further discussion?
Any further discussion now?
Discussion.
Yeah.
All-
Yes, I have a whole series of questions.
Of course you do, yes, thank you. Oh, boy.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. Well, let's see.
Okay, so now what are we?
There's the town meeting. Discuss a date for an informational meeting, a Zoom town meeting informational meeting. We have a vote by Australian ballot on town meeting business. We have to hold an informational meeting within 10 days prior to March 7th, or the Tuesday of town meeting day. So, and we've got to have Cindy Jerome, our moderator, on board for this. Any dates strike your fancy?
I was thinking, March 1st, Wednesday, March 1st, it'd be just, it has to be an off Wednesday because we can't do a Zoom both ways.
Yeah.
I guess now it'd be up to BCTV and Cindy and us. I mean,
Yes.
to figure, Roger, I checked with Roger and he will host it and he has no obligations in that 10-day period. So, I just gotta let him know what date was picked.
Okay,
So, March the 1st.
Do we want to do it at 6 o'clock, like a regular meeting?
maybe more like a public hearing time, which would be 7.
7?
Yeah.
7, we could have it go as long as 8:30 maybe, but
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 to 8:30, that's good. That's what we
Yeah.
did last time.
I think that was what we did last time, yeah.
okay. March 1st, sound all right? That's our first date.
To try with, make sure it's good for Cindy and
Mhm.
BCTV.
BCTV,
Yeah. Okay, and I sent Cindy an email, and I'll,
check it and see, yeah.
yeah.
And do you wanna let Cora know? Okay.
Great, okay. So that's what that would go for. That's our date that we'll hear back from. Okay. Do we need to take a vote on that? Or did we?
I don't think so, because it's still up in the air.
Yeah.
Stuff in
okay,
the air,
great.
yeah.
So
BCTV, town meeting planning. That's,
that was core, so.
Yeah.
as long
That
as-
was Cora
and
and,
Roger and
and-
Cindy.
yeah, and they did it last year all together, so, Roger knows,
The ropes.
the ropes, so I just, yeah.
And I think Cindy was involved in the
Yes, she was. Yes,
Meeting.
yep.
Okay.
And if you tell Roger just to send me the Zoom link, then when I do, I'll just do up a very short agenda for the meeting. That's just to go
Yeah.
over the articles.
Yeah.
So,
Send
Right.
Maria Zoom link.
but we'd have to send out the Zoom link as on the agenda.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so we're looking March 1st, 7 to 8:30, if it works between those other two.
Right, if it all works, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's it for new business. Is there any other business we have?
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
I'll second it. Wow,
Wow, that was one of our busier meetings.
I know, but we were usually here till 7:38.